Hello again, Virgos. We got cut off earlier, so I said I will come back with the part 2 just to finish off your reading. Another thing that came up, and I feel it applies for all Virgos, men and women, is to do with family associations, relationships, um, like siblings, parenting, parent-child relationship, um, and any other relatives, because it's a wider connection in respect of family connections. I see that there will be a massive change that you will have to go through and accept, and it is time for it. We are approaching the full moon in Leo on the North Node, which is the relative to the future, relates to the future. So the advice for you is to understand and accept that it's time to separate from old beliefs that don't serve you right. I can't remember whether I've mentioned already in the previous one, the part one when we got cut off, if I mentioned this or not, but the idea is you need to learn to accept new in your life. You need to learn to be more tolerant with everything that is different to you, to your kind, to your traditions, to your culture, but at the same time you have to accept that there may be a separation going through, as in you may decide to stop a connection to certain members of the family, or to stop passing on some traditions to certain members of the family, or a sudden breakup that would affect passing on traditions. And generally speaking, this seems to apply to people in Sagittarius. So Virgos dealing with Sagittarians in particular, whether women or men. So all Virgos, men and women, may encounter some kind of separation from or connected to Sagittarian people, both men and women as well. So as I said, you may decide not to leave. I'm giving examples, not to give some leave some inheritance for these kind of people, not to have children with these kind of people, not to or you're being stopped. Maybe it's not your decision, maybe you're being stopped, maybe you're being put through this, but you have to learn that is part of the process, and that is the past and is not possible to bring it into your future. And they need to go on their path, and you need to stay on your path. So I see a split again, not necessarily love relationships. I did say that at the beginning. It's more like family members and relatives kind of relationships. It's nothing bad or negative. It's just the way things have to go. So you don't have to worry about them. So, or it could be that you need to change the way you approach your relationships with these people in your family. So it's nothing negative. I'm repeating this because although separation may make you think it's not good, it is good. It's just different approach and different views and different actions in respect of the future that have to be updated and do not apply as they used to in the past. And just to confirm that I was right and there's nothing negative, and you have to accept it with calm and peace within yourself. Here's the Four of Swords, which speaks about finding your inner peace, rest, retreat and relax. There will be, whatever happens will actually bring you this kind of peace of mind and heart. I hope it helps. I love you guys, and I see you soon.